7, everybody, and 30-day Fruitarian challenge is in full effect. After today, it will be 1 week, and I'm just here to share an update with each one of you guys. So glad that you guys have been along with me on this journey, and whatever your goals are, we're sharing those together and ultimately trying to become better people, right? We're trying to become better versions of ourselves. So that's what's really cool about this. Like I said, I'm gonna go live every day, give you guys an update on everything that's going on. You guys have been watching for the last couple days. Been a couple things going on with me. Yesterday was tough. I talked about the lack of bananas. Well, I'm here to say that on Monday, day 7, my bananas have started to become ready and ripe, and I got to eat some bananas today. So, man, such a difference for me. Like I said, I made such a foundation of my diet on bananas, so that's big for me. Uh, few few updates though. I want to go over some really cool things. Number one, my wife is absolutely amazing. So she is along with me on this journey, not just for the 30 days, but just in general. Fruit-based lifestyle, majority raw, and she has her different struggles, and she has her different likes, different fruits that she likes and whatnot. So it's pretty interesting how two people who live together and share a lot of common interests, but do it different ways. And I think we balance each other out in that aspect. So that's pretty cool. Well, she today, because things have gotten repetitive. When you start, the thing about, being on a fruit based diet, sometimes things can get repetitive if you don't have a variety of food. And we try to get as much variety as possible, but we've had a couple hiccups, like with the bananas, like with the fact that the mangoes that we got, the one version of the mangoes we got were not very good, and then the other ones have not even gotten ripe yet. I mean, they're still hard as a rock almost. So, like, our variety, our pickings are a little bit slim. So she, being the imaginative individual that she is, prepared us some raw fruit, vegetable based sushi, right? I know it sounds crazy, right? But it's all fruitarian. It's cucumbers, it's avocado, and it's seaweed. Now you might be like, seaweed? Yeah, seaweed is actually naturally hygienic, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? What's up, everybody? How's it going? LG edits and rocking guitar. Peace and love, y'all. But yeah, raw fruitarian sushi. And she came up with that idea today, and she made it, and it was absolutely amazing. I just got finished eating a roll. It was like this long. It was really good. It was really, really good. I'm doing fantastic, LG edits. How are you? Um, just sharing my personal journey here, my 30 days of fruitarian diet. And for all of you guys out there who are doing it, or are doing some form of challenge yourself, share your updates. I'd love to hear them. But yeah, this raw sushi was fantastic. Another amazing aspect of the whole raw sushi thing is that we are going to be adding some of these recipes, videos of these raw items being made to the channel. She is going to we're actually going to do it together. It's going to be really cool. Showing you guys that, look, there's nothing wrong with eating mono fruits. I am a mono fruit eater. Like, when I eat my bananas, I eat them by themselves. When I eat my oranges, I eat them by themselves. But sometimes you got to spice things up, or sometimes it gets repetitive or it gets a little boring. So, you might want to do some things. And my wife is just amazing at creating these different type of meals with raw fruits and raw veggie fruits and leafy greens. So we're going to be adding some of those videos to the page, coming soon, probably starting in 2026. We're going to try to maybe get some before that, but that's kind of what we're shooting for. So it'll be another aspect to the page, some different ideas, showing you how to make it, showing what you need to do to make it, showing you how it's still healthy, it's still within the the EAT philosophy and everything. But I'm really looking forward to that because she's got some really good stuff. Now, I don't like, it's going to be, it tastes preference. Like, we all have different palates, we all like different things. So it's good to have that variety though, that you can go into once in a while. So, you know what, man, raw sushi sounds really good. Raw fruitarian sushi sounds amazing. those types of things. And she's got like I said, a bunch of different ones. So we're gonna start working on that fairly soon. So if you're into that, man, throw me a thumbs up or something like that, because that's gonna be fantastic. My day is going fantastic. I cannot complain. It is a beautiful day. I'm glad to be live with all of you. And look, this is the fruitarian diet in effect, because you have so much energy. You're so clear. You feel so good. You just want to share that with everybody, and that's kind of what I'm doing here. Appreciate the subscriptions, everybody. That means the world to me, because that just helps me get this message and what I my kind of my journey, how I'm sharing it with everybody, out to more people. That's ultimately what's important to me. So thank you so much. I'm truly appreciative of that. I hope Jesus loves me. I mean, I feel like I'm a lovable guy. I feel like I'm a lovable guy. That's just kind of where I'm at. But anyways, keep throwing out some comments. I'd love to give you guys shout outs. Any questions on diet or transitioning to a more raw diet, and getting healthy. If you're dealing with anything, that's what I'm here for. I am a certified detoxification specialist. I understand how the body works, and I can help you get to a point to where those ailments subside and you get on the path to health. That's what this is all about. Challenging yourself, taking those steps towards a healthier lifestyle, and ultimately becoming a better version of you. That's what it's all about. And it's not just physically, it's mentally, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, you name it. That's what it's all about. What's my favorite food and least favorite food? It's a good question. My favorite food are mangoes. When mangoes are on point, they're by far my favorite food. My least favorite food, least favorite food that I eat, I should say, or that I shouldn't say that I eat. That's within my lifestyle. I would probably say is papaya, because it smells like puke to me, and it kind of tastes like it smells. So there you go. Mango is my favorite. Papaya is probably my least favorite food. I'd love to hear what you got. What's your guys' favorite? What's your favorite fruit? Yeah, let me know. Let me know your favorite fruit and your least favorite fruit. Agreed, huh? I can dig it. I can dig it. Yeah. So as we get, further down these days, like once we get to day 8, 9, and 10, I'm gonna have to get a little creative, because these are, this is where, like I said, this is the toughest part. Days 6, 7 through 10. But I feel good. I feel great. Um, I didn't eat that much today. I kind of gave my body a break a little bit, which you need to do periodically. Sometimes I'll even do a day fast or something like that. But I feel like I need to give my body a break. I did work out pretty heavy today. Monday's usually my heaviest workout day. So naturally, I feel like I would need to eat more calories, but I'm not feeling it. And that's the main thing, is to listen to your body intuitively, and that's kind of what I'm doing today. So I'm not overdoing it on the food. I didn't start eating today until I think like 2:30, almost 3 o'clock, and I ate about a pound of grapes, and then I ate the sushi roll, and that was, my wife made me 3 long rolls. I only ate one of them. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give my body a break for the rest of the day, and then transition into tomorrow, and see how I'm feeling. Ultimately, um, I don't necessarily have calorie goals. I have a calorie amount that I like to stay around, somewhere around the 1800, 1900 mark. But that doesn't always happen. You know what I mean? So, and sometimes you're going to go higher, sometimes you're going to go lower. It's just how it is, right? But listen to your body. Never force yourself, unless you are at a severe caloric deficit and you start to, waste away. You know what I'm saying? If you start to get too skinny or anything like that, definitely, you want to almost, because in that situation, what's happening is your stomach is starting to shrink, and that's because a lot of people deal with this when they transition to a raw diet, because they don't understand, like, their body physically is not prepared for the amount of fruit you need for the calories. So you have to almost train your stomach to stretch and get big enough to absorb that much. So we're so mentally used to thinking as a fruit as a snack, when it's not a snack. I mean, it's food. It's no different than spaghetti. It's no different than, I mean, much more healthy than spaghetti. But as far as, just the classification, it's food, right? So unfortunately, like, we've been conditioned to look at these fruits like snacks, like, oh, I can eat one orange, I can eat one banana, and that's a meal. No, it's not a meal. You need to eat enough calories, and so in those situations, you will need to eat more calories. You know, almost force yourself to get to a point where your body is will naturally absorb that much at one time. So, but all right, let's see what we got here. Favorite food is strawberries, and my least favorite is probably papaya. Okay, strawberries are good. Look, I went to a strawberry farm over the summer. Was it the summer or the spring? I think it was the spring. I'm sorry, the spring. And that was, first of all, it was super fun, super beautiful, out in nature, picking strawberries with my family. It was super dope, and we came away with buckets of strawberries, and man, those were so good, so good. Strawberries, when they're on point, are fantastic. They make amazing smoothies as well. So shout out to LJ Edits for sharing that. Strawberries are definitely dope. Do I have any pets? Yes, I do. I have two dogs and two cats, and they all eat their natural diet as well. So my cats, two cats, eat nothing but raw meat, because that's what that cats are carnivores. That's what they're supposed to eat, raw meat. And I have two dogs. They eat the natural diet, and their natural diet, they are omnivores. So they eat fruit, and then they have a meat day. So they eat mostly fruit, and then they have meat. So people are probably like, what? What's he talking about? Dogs don't eat fruit. Yes, they do eat fruit because that's their natural instinct. That's their natural diet. Their body is built for that. So we feed them that. So, when I go to the grocery store and I have bought 27 bundles of bananas, well, it's for us, but it's also for the dogs too. The dogs eat bananas. The dogs love papaya. Like, they love papaya. They do love them some papaya. So if you see a papaya in my house or one of my videos, it's got nothing to do with me. It's got nothing to do with my wife. It is for the dogs, 100%. But good question. Good question. Anybody out there watching our replay, if you have any questions, any updates on your own personal journey with diet, just hit us with the hashtag replay and share that. I'd love to shout it out and or answer any questions that you guys have. That's what that's all about. But yeah, I'll be on here again tomorrow. Like I said, random time, probably in the evening, I'm guessing. My daughter has soccer practice, so probably around 8-ish. I'll probably be on around 8-ish to talk about how what is today? Day 7, right? So how day 8 went, and share some of my, what I ate and all that good stuff. But today, like I said, it was pretty simple. Pound of grapes, one of those Fruitarian sushi rolls, and my water, right? I'm getting close to my gallon for the day, and I should be good. I don't think I need anything else. Added point though, my wife also, the creativity, right? She makes these, and she made these last night. These brownies that are all fruit and nuts. Nuts is a part of the fruitarian diet as well. Remember, fruitarian diet is going to be your fruits, your veggie fruits, your leafy greens, your nuts, and your seeds. So it's made with a pound of walnuts and 10 dates, and it's shaped into the form of a brownie, not cooked or anything, all raw, 100% raw, and it's fantastic. Man, it's so good. It is so good, right? So I might have a little piece of that because there's some left. I might have a little piece of that tonight, depending on how I feel. But I feel very content now. I'm not gonna force any food. But other than that, looking forward to ultimately adding that to my channel. So if you're interested in, more like some how-to videos, how to make some raw dessert items, my wife is the queen at that. And also just some different raw meals, outside of just eating mono fruits and mono veggies. So I'm really looking forward to that. Also, if you guys haven't had a chance, it's in my description. My book is coming out. I actually am going to be releasing the release date very soon and opening it up for pre-orders. Detox Yourself, the secret to freeing your mind and creating a healthy life. All right, so definitely get on the wait list for this. The description, the link is in the description, so you can be the first to get a copy. If you end up pre-ordering, There's going to be some extras that go along with it. So yeah, make sure you get the you get on the wait list ASAP. All right. So I appreciate you guys. Anybody else have anything else before I shut it down for tonight? All right. I appreciate you guys checking in with me every day. It's man, it's humbling. It truly is. I really enjoy sharing my journey. You guys make this journey seamless for me. Just being able to talk to people that are dealing with the same things, or are, whether it's the struggles or whether it's the yearning and wanting to be better. That's what makes me do what I do. You know what I mean? When I coach people, when people come to me for coaching and I help them with whatever situation it is, it's never about telling you how to do or how to eat or anything like that. It's about meeting you where you're at and being that support and just offering that guidance, right? That's kind of what my philosophies are about. It's not a black and white thing, right? There's some black and white elements to it, but it's about the grace. It's about the journey of it. It's about just the incremental steps that we all take to become better every day. Because if you do something every single day to get yourself better, like imagine where you're gonna be a year from now. Imagine where you're gonna be 2, 3 years from now. That's the motivation for me. Because look, cold turkey is cool. If somebody can do something cold turkey, that's cool. More power to you. But how long does it last? Right? You have to change habits. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your energy. All three of those things. Like it takes time to do those things. It takes effort. It takes energy. One of my favorite lines is energy returned on energy invested. So, one of the main reasons I started this challenge was to put the onus on me to show up on live every day, to share this with everybody, because I know I needed that type of support. Like from a diet perspective, while my diet might still be great to some people, it was, for the last few months, it had gone a little bit, I had taken some steps backwards. And, I knew that, man, a great way to get me back on track is to do this challenge. And that's why I'm doing it. And that's why I'm here online sharing this with all of you. You know what I'm saying? So I would encourage anybody else who's thinking about making those changes to figure out, what's something that can challenge you, whether that is creating your own challenge or joining this challenge or whatever it is, let's do it together. We all want to be better. You want to be better. I want to be better. Let's be better together, right? Collective consciousness, right? And when energy comes together, it expands collectively. So that's what's beautiful about that whole thing as well. So, and look, if anybody needs help with anything, reach out to me. I do have an ebook that's also in the description. It's available for donation, right? So you donate whatever you want, whatever you feel called to donate. And it actually has an 8-week plan to help you transition towards a healthier diet, to a more raw diet, right? Because ultimately, getting healthy is going, from where we are from a dietary standpoint, it's going to be about replacing those cooked foods with raw foods, right? Doesn't mean you got to go 100% raw from the jump, but if you're 97, you're 90% cooked food and 10% raw, let's get that to 80-20. Let's get that to 70-30 and go from there, right? So the ebook is in there. It's over 60 pages. Has journal areas. It has shopping lists. It has caloric information for calories. It has information on detoxing, all these different things in it. So it's just a fantastic resource for you. Like I said, it's for donation. So like whatever you feel called to donate, and you'll get that, right? I look like Felix from Stray Kids. I don't know what that is, but appreciate you, Christine. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, or what, but I'm gonna have to check out Felix from Stray Kids. For sure, for sure. But yeah, like I said, that link is in the description. I'm going to be releasing a physical version of that will be available for sale sometime early in 2026. Probably an updated version, because I'm gonna add some stuff to it. So be out on the lookout for that. But right now, it's available. The digital version is available for a donation of your choosing. So that's there for you. It's like I said, it's got rave reviews. People have implemented it into their life, and it's been very very successful. So if you're looking for something to guide or anything like that, definitely check that out. Also, um, we're going to be releasing a lot of different types of content coming in 2026, a lot of different ebooks. I'm going to be creating a course that teaches you more about the body and how it works, so you can truly understand what is going on, with your body on a day-to-day basis, instead of learning what we've been taught and conditioned and programmed, which is ultimately just so backwards when it comes to health, right? So be on the lookout for that. But ultimately, if you're subscribed to this channel, you're going to get all this information. You can follow me on all the different socials. I'm on all of them, and you go to the website, you can get on my mailing list, and you'll receive any information from there too. But anyways, I would love to hear what you guys want from me. Like if there's something specific about diet or natural health, or anything, even from a mental standpoint or spiritual standpoint, that you'd be looking for from videos, content, ebooks, things of that nature, drop it in the comments, and I take all these things into account, and I put them into action and manifest it, because I'm about our community. This is what this is for me, right? Eat Nation. I call it Eat Nation, right? Because we're all trying to become better. So, yeah, please do that. Throw that in the comments. All right, let's see. This is I don't know what that means. Christina, got mad love for you, girl, but I don't know what AEH means. I might be late. I don't know what that is. Somebody help me out. Somebody help me out. But, anyways, yeah, make sure you subscribe to that channel. Make sure you give me a thumbs up so we can get this out to as many people as possible. Other than that, I'm out of here. I appreciate every single one of you. Every single one of you. Peace, love, and light, guys. And I'll be back tomorrow for day 8. Look, remember, fruit is nature's gift to you. Remember that. Peace and love.